Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Tiara Agustina. I'm from class 2B and my NIM 1201042603. In this video, I want to explain about 5 shocking Quran facts. And if you know what about 5 shocking Quran facts, okay, let's watch this video. Okay, there are 5 subjects in this video that I want to explain for you. Number 1 is mountain. Number 2 is iron. Number 3 is sky protection. Number 4, sun orbit. And then the last, number 5 is the ocean. Okay, the first subject that I want to explain is mountain. Okay, mountains. Mountains have roots like plants that plunge into the earth. These roots are deeply embedded in the ground, so the mountain has a peak-like shape. This is exactly what the Quran describes about mountains. Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala has said, "Have we not made the earth as a stretch and the mountain as peak?" Surah An-Naba 6-7 peak. Modern earth science has proven that mountains have roots beneath the surface of the ground. These roots can reach several times the height of the mountain above ground level. So the most suitable word to describe the mountain based on this information is the word peak, because most of the peaks that are properly installed are hidden below ground level. The history of science tells us that the deep root mountain theory was only introduced in the second half of the 9th century. Mountains also play an important role in stabilizing the earth crust. They block the shaking of the earth. Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala says, "And He has set a solid mountain on the earth so that it will not waver with you." Surah An-Nahl 15 peak. Likewise, the modern theory of plate tectonic holds that mountains serve as stabilizer of the earth. Knowledge of the role of mountain as stabilizer for the earth has only begun to be understood within the framework of plate tectonic science the late 1920. Second subject that I explain in this video is about iron. Iron is not natural to the earth. Iron didn't form on the earth, but descended to earth from outer space. This may sound strange, but it is true. Scientists discovered billions of years ago the earth was trapped by a meteor. This meteor carries iron from a distant star that explodes. The Quran says the following about the origin of iron: "And we create iron that has strength, is a great and many benefits for humans, and so that Allah knows who helps religion, Him and His messengers, even though Allah is not seen. Verily, Allah is strong, mighty." Surah Al-Hadid 25 peak. God used the word "sent down" for iron. It is clear from the first, iron is not a worldly material, but was sent down for the benefit of mankind. The fact that iron descended to earth from outer space was something primitive 7th century science couldn't know. The third subject that I explain in this video is about sky protection. In the Quran, the sky plays an important role in protecting the earth. The sky protects the earth from the sun's deadly rays. If the sky didn't exist, solar radiation will kill all life on earth. It also acts like a blanket covering the earth to protect it from the coldness of space. The Quran asks us to pay attention to the sky in the following verse: "And we made the sky a protected roof, but they still turn away from the sight. The greatness of Allah, its sun moon, wine, clothes. Surah Al-Anbiya 32:8. The Quran points to the protection of the heavens as a sign of God. The protective properties of the sky were discovered by scientific research carried in the 20th century. Okay, the fourth subject that I explained in the video is sun's orbit. Ustad Ahmad Sarwat LC confirmed that there was a group of scholars who stated that the sun revolves around the earth based on the information of the Quran. One of them is Sheikh Al-Utsaimin. The ability and the birth of Ibn Utsaimin knowledge is not in doubt. Even so, it doesn't mean that the opinion of Ibn Utsaimin are always correct. What was confined by Ibn Utsaimin was a general problem related to natural phenomena discussed in the Quran through science. That is, the explanation contained in the Quran is explicit. If examined more deeply, in fact, there is not a single verse of the Quran that explicitly states the sun around the earth. There is only an explanation of the sun moving, circulating, rising, setting, leaning, going, coming, and the like. For example, in Surah Ibrahim, verse 33, and he has subject to you and the sun and the moon, which are constantly moving, and he has subject to also in Surah Yasin, verse 14. It is not possible for the sun to find the moon, and the night cannot precede the day, and each one circulates in its orbit. In ancient times, people still believed that the sun revolves around the earth. In other words, the earth is the center of the sun's orbit. Thus, days began when intelligent people from the ancient Greeks named Plato and Aristotle in the 4th century BC introduced the truth of geocentric. Geocentric astronomy is a model that describes that the Earth is the center of the universe. The Sun, Moon, and the planet all revolve around the Earth in a circle. Even so, we are very lucky with the great scientists of the past, such as Aristarchus of Samos, Johannes Kepler, and Sir Isaac Newton, who have proven scientifically that the Earth is in the center of the universe. Okay, the last subject that I explained in this video is the ocean. Marine phenomena revealed by Allah in the Quran regarding the deep sea. The deep sea is a very dark part of the sea. Until now, the deep sea is still a mystery to humans. Research on the deep sea itself is still very limited. In 2019, Indonesia and American research collaborated in unraveling the mysteries of the deep sea in the water of Sanghe Talaut. The expedition is known as Indexatal 2010. This expedition has revealed about the layers of darkness in the deep sea, the life of animals and plants in the darkness under the sea, and the volcanoes that emit heat. The existence of this volcano is thought to be a source of new minerals and energy source in the future. Darkness in the deep sea and ocean is found at depths of 200 meters or more, and this depth almost no light is found. Below a depth of 1,000 meters, there is no light at all. Elder Danny and John Perneta, 1991, Ocean, London, Missile Beasley, Publisher, p27. Now, we know about the general condition of the ocean, the characteristic of the living things in it, the salt content and the amount of water, surface area and depth. Humans are not capable of diving at depths below 40 40 meters without the help of special equipment. Okay, maybe that's all my explanation about 5 shocking Quran facts in this video. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.